So, welcome to this week's meditation session. I'm looking around here where I am. I'm sort of almost under a tree. I'm back on Clapham Common, not that far from where I was before, but it's a kind of different day today. It's quite blustery, quite intermittent sun, quite a bit cooler. Not many people in this area, a few going along a path that's not that far from me, but really not many. It's more secluded than the other place, I think. Okay, so today we're going to be returning to the positive emotion meditations, and we're going to be doing a Karuna Bhavana, and it's a while since I did one of those, so I'm going to be doing a Karuna Bhavana here from Clapham Common, a Clapham Common Karuna. So just to briefly run through this, as usual, we'll be doing the awareness scan for about 10 minutes to start. And then we bring to mind, we stay with awareness of ourselves, and we bring to mind a difficulty that we have in our lives at the moment. So we're just going to bring this to mind as we wish ourselves well. So that will be the first stage of the meditation. For the second stage, we'll be moving on to the good friend. So this is someone we've got a nice easygoing relationship with, nice easygoing friendship, probably known them for a while, but it's particularly someone that we know has a problem in their life. So we're going to be bringing to mind a good friend who has some kind of difficulty in their life at the moment, and we're going to wish them well. So let's just take a moment to pick someone for this stage. So I hope you found someone there for that stage, the second stage. For the third stage, we're going to bring to mind what's called the neutral person, which is someone you really don't know very well. You may see them fairly often. You may be sort of familiar with how they look. You may say hello to them. You might even know their name. But you don't really know them really beyond that. It's just someone you see fairly often. So this could be someone working in a shop or a neighbour. And we're going to bring this person to mind. Now, again, it would be really good if we can bring to mind a fairly neutral person, but someone that we know has got a specific problem in their life. And I suppose the most obvious person to put here would be someone with some kind of disability, physical or mental, or someone with just a difficulty in their life that we know about. So we're just going to contemplate this person with this difficulty, and we're going to wish them well. Now, if you can't think of anyone like that, you'll have to bring to mind someone you don't know very well. We're going to have to assume that they do actually have some sort of difficulty in their life. As most people do, I think, really, some kind of difficulties. So we'll just have to assume that they probably have something like this. So let's just take a moment to bring to mind a neutral person, ideally someone that we know has got a difficulty in their lives. So let's just take a moment to choose this person for the third stage. And so I hope you found someone there for that stage of the meditation. We're now going to go on to the fourth stage of the meditation, where we are going to bring to mind someone we've actually got a bit of a problem with at the moment. And again, it's probably someone you know reasonably well. It could be a work colleague, could be a relative, something like that. But there's a bit of an issue with them. Now, again, we are really trying to find someone here who has got a fairly obvious problem in their life that we know about. And it could be, again, the most obvious thing would be some kind of debility, or just a difficult situation that they have to live with. If we can't think of anyone like that, again, we're just going to have to assume that whoever this person is, they probably have some kind of difficulties in their life. And so we can just drill on that. So let's just take a moment to choose someone for this stage. So this is a person we've got a problem with. If possible, we're choosing someone that we know has got a difficulty in their life. So let's just take a moment to choose this person. Okay, so I hope you found someone for that stage. In the final stage, we're going to be broadening out to include awareness of more and more people, wishing them well, when we're particularly bringing to mind that maybe all of these people, or certainly most of them, will have difficulties in their lives of some form or other. So we bear that in mind as we wish them well. So that will be the format of the meditation. It will last approximately 30 minutes. Well, as usual, before we start, I'm just going to briefly focus on our posture. So, as I always say, posture is very important in meditation. And if you're sitting in a chair, or indeed anyway, you're really aiming to try and have a fairly upright back, relaxed, balanced, but upright. So, not straining at all. And if you're sitting in a chair, the way to achieve this is to have a look at your knees. And your knees need to be roughly at 90 degrees, sort of right angles. And so if you have that, oh, there's a load of people coming on. If you have that, then that will certainly help you to have a straight back as you're sitting in your seat. So you may need to add a few cushions to your seat to achieve this. And if you're sitting in an easy chair with a back that recedes, you may need to add some cushions at the back as well. So I'll just give you a moment to sort out your posture there. Okay, so I hope you sorted out your posture. I think the people are moving away, which is probably a good thing. It's a whole family, it's quite a big family of people or group of people. While we're meditating, our hands need to be supported. So that's resting on our legs or lap. or the arms of a chair if that's comfortable. And we can have our eyes closed or partly open as we meditate. If your eyes are partly open, you want to be looking slightly down. So, without further ado, let's start. So, this is going to be a full Karuna Bhavna in 5 stages. And to begin, we're going to just notice the sounds that we can hear. And now we can notice our visual experience. So, even if our eyes are closed, we will be having some kind of visual experience. And we're just going to notice whatever that is. And now we can notice our sense of smell. And our sense of taste. And now we're going to scan through our physical experience. So, beginning at the top of the head, we're just going to bring our awareness down through the body. So, first of all, we can just notice the top of our head. And now we can notice our face. And our ears. And the back of our head. And now we can bring our awareness down to our neck and shoulders. And we can just see if we can relax the shoulders. We can become aware of our arms and hands. And we can now become aware of our chest and upper back. And so noticing our breathing. And maybe just allowing ourselves to relax with each out breath. Now we can bring our awareness down to our abdomen and lower back. And we can become aware of our lower body, particularly noticing the pressure from sitting in our seat. And we can move our awareness on to our legs and our feet and the soles of our feet. And now we're going to expand our awareness to include all of our senses. So that's a sense of hearing, vision, smell and taste, and our physical experience. And now we can notice how we feel at the moment. So, what's our emotional state? As we sit here in awareness, and we can also notice our thoughts, and we'll become aware that a thought arises, it stays for a while, and then ceases. And so maybe another thought might arise. And we can also bring to mind the three people that will be putting into the three stages: the good friend, the neutral person, and the difficult person. And if possible, all of these having some kind of problem that we know about. And now we're going to bring to mind, staying with our overall awareness, a particular problem that we have. We can notice any response we have to bringing this to mind. And we can wish ourselves well, and that our problem might have a successful resolution. And we can use this phrase silently: may I be well, may I be happy, and may I be free from suffering. And may this problem that I have some kind of successful resolution. So we're staying with our awareness, and particularly the awareness of this problem that we have, as we wish ourselves well. May I be well. May I be happy. And may I be free from suffering. And may this particular problem that I have be successfully resolved. And so now we're going to move on to the second stage of this meditation. And we're going to bring to mind a good friend. And we're just seeing if we can have as vivid a sense of our good friend as we can. And now we can bring to mind a particular problem that they have. And then we can just wish our good friend well. And maybe include the wish that their problem is successfully resolved. So may you be well, may you be happy, and may your problem, whatever it is, be successfully resolved. So we're staying with awareness of our good friend, wishing them well, and that their difficulties or difficulty may be successfully resolved. So may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be free from suffering. And may your particular difficulty be successfully resolved. So, staying with awareness of our good friends and their particular difficulty as we wish them well. And now we're going to let our good friend fade from our awareness as we bring to mind a more neutral kind of person. And if we can, we're going to bring to mind a particular difficulty that they have, if we know of this. So, bringing this person to mind as vividly as we can, along with any possible difficulty that they might have. And we can wish this person well, and also that any difficulties that they have will be successfully resolved. So may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be free from suffering. And may any particular difficulty that you have be successfully resolved. Or at least reduced. So staying with awareness of this person as we wish them well, and that their particular difficulty or difficulties might be successfully resolved or at least reduced. So may you be well, may you be happy and free from suffering, and may your particular difficulties be reduced or maybe successfully resolved. And so now we're going to move on to the fourth stage of the meditation. And so we're now going to bring to mind someone we actually have a bit of a problem with at the moment. So again, we're trying to bring this person to mind as vividly as we can. We can notice any emotional response we have to bringing this person to mind. And we can also bring to mind a particular difficulty that we know they have, or we can just assume that they almost certainly do have some kind of difficulties in their life, and we can just bring this to mind. And we can see if we can wish this person well. So may you be well. May you be happy, and may you be free from suffering. And may your particular difficulties or difficulty be reduced or successfully resolved. So we're staying with awareness of this person and their difficulties as we wish them well. So may you be well, may you be happy and free from suffering, and may your particular difficulties be resolved or at least reduced. And so now we're going to move on to the final stage of the meditation. And to begin, we're going to just bring to mind the four previous people along with their difficulties. So that's ourselves, our good friend, the neutral person, and also the difficult person. And we can just see if we can wish the four of us equally well. So may we be well. May we be happy. And may we be free from suffering. And may our particular difficulties, whatever they are, be successfully resolved, or at least reduced. And now we're going to broaden out our awareness to include awareness of more and more people, along with any difficulties they might have. And we're going to wish these people well. So we may like to start with people we know, or we could just include people in our locality, along with awareness that most of the people we're thinking of almost certainly do have difficulties in their lives. And we can just wish them well and that their difficulties might be successfully resolved. So may you be well, may you be happy and free from suffering, and may your particular difficulties be reduced or maybe successfully resolved. And we can continue to expand our awareness with awareness of more and more people, taking this as far as we wish. As we wish all these people well. So may you be well, may you be happy and free from suffering, and may your particular difficulties, whatever they are, be resolved or reduced. And in a moment, we'll bring this meditation to a close. But for now, in the meantime, we continue to expand our awareness of more and more people, wishing them all well. And so now we're going to gently bring this meditation to a close. So we're relaxing our awareness, coming back to awareness of sitting on our seat. We can just take a moment to reflect on how we now feel compared to how we felt at the start of the session. Just seeing a comparison there. Noticing any difference in our state of consciousness, awareness. As we bring this Karuna Bhavna from a pleasant but slightly windy Clapham Common to a close. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation session. If you did enjoy it, you might like to consider leaving a donation. On the homepage of the website, there is a PayPal facility where you can do this for a secure donation. And below on this page, there's a suggestion of an amount that you might consider donating. It's entirely up to you if you'd like to do that. So I'd like to say thanks very much for joining me for this week's meditation session. And I hope you'll join me again soon. Bye for now.